whatever. So whenever that nutrition comes, like, then your body's like, okay, here's what I can use on this, and here's what I got to get rid of, or here's what I got to store. And what's in Shakeology helps your body access what it needs to access. That's being proof the product works. Vital behavior number 1, invite. Vital behavior number 2, be the proof the product works. Now, you don't have to, but if you want to be a great coach, you have to. If you want to be one of the elite coaches, both financially and just by virtue of how you help people and inspire them, you have to do these 2. And you have to do the 3rd, and that is you have to do personal development. I'm not going to go into this too much because it'll bore you, but I will say, if you're not going to do personal development on you, if you've had things that have knocked you down, you've had things that have bothered, crazy bad stuff happens to people, and that's what life is. It shapes you. It shapes you how you let it shape you. I know some people who have had such amazingly bad childhoods and bad early adulthoods, things that just knock them down. You're like, you should be the most bitter, angry person. But they turned that into a source of strength and a desire to be more loving and compassionate and forgiving, because they didn't get it and they realized, oh my God, this is what people need, so that's what I'm going to broadcast. They did the personal development. So if you don't desire to do personal development on yourself, who is going to do personal development on you? Ain't nobody going to do it on you. So I'm not going to go on about it, but if you don't get it, that you can be better and you can be happier if you look for clues from other people who have gotten over the hard stuff in life, nobody else is going to do it for you. You have to be the one. All right. How am I doing on time? Oh my goodness. I went over. All right, I'll keep going. I have so many things to say. Actually, I won't go that far because I want to make sure you get your Shakeology and that it all goes good. That's going to be back there. Awesome. Nice. Only $75 a serving. I think so too. Well, it's funny, people, like $4, that's expensive. And then the next day you see them at Fridays, I'll have another gimlet for $7.50. It's like, come on, man, get some priorities. Like, get a little perspective on that at all? You see what's going on? Like, the gimlet makes me feel so good. All right. I don't know who's going to be changing your diapers in 20 years. All right. You're going to see Super Saturday, the video that we did. We had a lot of fun making it, but, like I said, if you take away anything from my little speech here, I hope you just sort of, don't look at what Carl said, but you look at what it means, what I said, what it means to you, what it means for you. Everybody associated with Team Beachbody wants everybody else's success, and I really believe that. That's what, at least the people who are attracted to us because of the kind of company that we are. Like, this is like one of the only businesses I've ever seen where everybody benefits the better everybody does. But that comes down to you knowing what you want. And if you don't know what you want, dream big and all that stuff. If you have no idea what you want, when this gets hard, and it's going to be hard, it's going to be easy to quit. It's too easy to quit when you don't have strong wind in your sails, when you don't have a strong sense of, why am I doing this? Is it because 68% of the population is overweight or obese? Wayne Wyatt said something great, and I think it's actually going to become an important part of our message. He turned to me during the Top Coach presentation on stage. He said, Carl, you're weird. You're not normal. And I'm glad, because if 68% of the population is overweight or obese, that's normal, right? That has become the new normal. And people banding together to be okay with being overweight or obese, and the health consequences that means. As people support each other, be like, you know what, let's not have salads today, let's go out for the burgers and whatever. Like, supporting each other in that is normal. So I'm okay with not being normal and attracting a bunch of weird people like you to be a part of this thing. I think we need more weird people who actually, who are motivated by helping people. That's weird today. You don't see that on the news. That's not what you hear about coming out of Washington, D.C. You just hear about self-interest and lobbying and people taking, and then you got this room of 400 or something people, 2,000 coaches, who are like, you know what, I'd like to help some people. And I don't want to be part of that 68%. I want to expand the minority. Was carry the two, that's 22%? 20? Is that right? 22%? 32%. Impressive. Oh my gosh, this is why I'm not the CFO. So I want to be a part of expanding the 32% to find more weird people. Let's find more weird people like us who care. So constantly be inviting, but you gotta have that big dream to pull you through that, because, you know, it's very easy to get criticized, and for the people who are normal to gang up on you and say, why are you always pushing that health stuff on me? And why are you always trying to get people to be healthy? And why are you always talking about that Beachbody thing on your Facebook page or on your Twitter? And your response is, because I am weird. And because I want to help you be weird. I want to inspire other people to be weird. Now look, that doesn't mean you can make anybody do this. And it's really important to me. I was going back and forth on Facebook with a guy whose sister, he was saying that his sister is overweight, and he was trying to invite her in to start with a challenge group, the T25 challenge group that he was putting on together. And she gave him a response that was a very, very methodical rationale for why she doesn't want to do it. She totally supports him in doing it, but she also doesn't want to give her daughter a body image thing, and like, she had this rationale built up. And he said, you know, this is my sister, it really feels bad that I can't reach her. What should I do? And my response was, let her go. Let her have her life. She's the one that gets to decide. And again, what I said in Summit, there are 3 boxes of people. When you invite them, they're going to go into one of 3 boxes. First box is, that sounds really awesome. I'd love to be in your challenge group. When do we start? Love that box. The other one is, let me see how it goes for you, or I'm not sure, I'm going to think about it. I would like to be healthier, but it's a big commitment, and blah, blah, blah. And they're going to wait, and they're going to see how it goes for you and your group, and they're going to just sort of watch. Okay? So they might move over here, and then there's going to be people who are just dead set against it. They've got a very strong opinion about it. And the last thing I want you to do is cost yourself relationships in overplaying what we're trying to do here. So just some people aren't going to do it. I'm not trying to go from 68% obese and overweight to 0%. That's not my job. My job is to try to get it from 68 to 67, and then from 67 to 66, and 66 to 65. You see the trend. That means that some people are going to stay in this box until they see so many people over here, the new normal that we create, and they go, you know what, I'd like to be a part of that, because they seem to be feeling pretty good. So you got to be okay with letting some people go. And the Team Beachbody culture is compassionate, it's loving, it's forgiving, and it's patient. Okay? That's what I want. That's the way I want to be. Not, you're either in my world or you're not. You know, it's just, when you're ready, I'm over here. And that needs to be your approach, so that you also, it's good business, because that means you keep these prospects. Everybody's always a prospect. A no is always maybe someday. Okay? So you work hard on obviously the box of people that say, I want in on that. And you never forget about the people who said, maybe, let me just watch how it goes for you. And you're patient, and you don't bug, and you don't fret about, and you don't judge your business the fact that maybe you go 100 strong invitations and 100 of them are in box 3. That's going to happen. But if you go for 1,000 invitations, you're going to find 10, 15, 20 that are in box 2 and or box 1. So that means over 900 We're over here in box number 3. But you're going to see that the numbers will start to work out as you find more and more weird people like us. So have a big dream. Have something that you want to achieve in your life, whether it's your fitness. Like I said, I could have started a chocolate company. One of the reasons that this network spoke to me was I knew that, because I manipulate myself, that if I got to stand up here and balance on a chair, I can't stand up there and look like I run a chocolate company. I have to be proof the products work. Doesn't mean I have to be a hard body, but it does mean that I have to drink the shake. It means I have to believe in the shake if I want to have integrity up here and authenticity, and if I want to inspire you to do the same. And that's pretty lucky for me, because I could easily be, an extra 40, 50 pounds, because I like gratification. I like to enjoy life too. But no, because I want to be this way, I'm actually healthier. I'm going to live longer, and I'm better for my kids. That's part of having a big dream. Thank you. That's part of having a reason for doing this. That's part of having a big dream. So do that work. Watch the success, the Super Saturday video, and keep thinking. When you leave here, when you hit the ground running, now here comes July. Team Cup's coming. Are you going to be a great coach? Are you going to be a good coach? Or are you going to be sort of a más o menos coach? I think that's Spanish. You're just going to be, maybe kind of coaching. If you want to be great, Team Cup starts, I think, July 1st. So let's get on it. Be a great coach. Imagine if everybody in this room was a great coach. I doubt it. I'm sure some of you will be like, I like what that fella had to say. But I don't know. That's okay. But the people in here who get it, who want it, who really want to achieve something great, have a big dream. Sign up for Summit so that you're in this for a year, so that we see you at Summit next year and we fill that arena. I don't know what my entrance is going to be, but I'm sure it's going to look stupid as the last one. And that's fun, because we're all weird. Thank you for being weird. Thank you for being a part.